It is Wednesday morning. Just got out here getting started with the milking. It feels really nice out here. We had a few days straight of about 100 degrees and high humidity, and the cows really suffered. They started eating less feed, and once that happens, you know, the production's gonna drop, and so it yeah, it definitely dropped a good bit, but hopefully it'll start rebounding now that we got nicer weather. It's in the mid 60s, and normally the fens would be shut off at this temperature, but we adjusted it back a little bit just to help get the cows recovered for a couple days here because they were so warm. I definitely think they're more comfortable now. So we have 14 milkers in our parlor, but on a couple of the groups with bigger cows, we skip a milker because we only get 13 cows on the side. They don't really fit too well, and rather than pushing them too much, we just keep 39 in those pens, so we get 3 sides of 13. All right, headed out to get pen 3. Pen 3 is milked, and we're about to let pen 4 out of the parlor, so I'm gonna go out and close up pen 3. Gonna take my scraper along with me. We gotta clean up the middle of the barn. So this is the return lane here on the left side, and for the first 3 groups, they come out through here and to the right and then out to their group. And then for pen 4, all we gotta do is flip this open, cross like this, and then I'll strap it right here, and they'll go straight in. Now that we're gonna be done going across the middle of the barn, I wanna get this all cleaned up good because we're gonna have to drive through here with the feed mixer. Don't wanna drag any manure around. Good to go. Finished up milking, now we'll go down to the heifers to feed them quick. This is the alfalfa that we put in here a couple weeks ago. And it goes through a fermentation, so it turns brown like this, but it smells really good. And yeah, it's really good feed. Okay, got the feed run out here. I'm gonna head back home now and get some breakfast. All right, I took a bit of a break. Actually had a little bit of a nap, which is something I like to do if we're not too busy. And I guess we'll get started. Have some pastures that need to be mowed. I wanna get this tractor unhooked. It's still in the sprayer yet, and put it on the mower. always gotta stop and pick up your camera first. We have the 3-point disc mower up in the barn, so I'm gonna pull up there. Dad's gonna come out and help me hook it up then. So here's the mower. We've had this thing hooked up a few times now, and for some reason this thing doesn't sit quite level, and it's a little bit hard to get it lined up right to get it hooked on, but we'll mess with it a little bit here. It shouldn't be too bad. Okay, go ahead and lift. All right, good. I'm gonna start mowing here at the home farm. We got a small pasture. We just have a couple heifers out here, and definitely needs to be mowed down. We got some tall weeds. All right, got this pasture mowed. Now we'll move on to the next. I'm in the dry cow meadow now. I got a couple pastures mowed, and now I'm gonna unhook this thing. Got it back up here in the barn now.
Just make sure that washer stays in.
While I was mowing the meadows, my dad was working at this 1520 here. He got the pressure washer and cleaned this out so he could figure out where that oil leak was coming from. And there's a seal out in here, and he took it apart and figured it out. So I was just helping him put this back together here. This is the old seal. You can see that it was worn out there. Hopefully this will fix it. Got everything back together and started it up. I don't see any oil leaking out, so we're good to go. The other thing this tractor's been needing for a while is a seat. So Dad got one of those too. We dried 3 cows up this afternoon, chased them down, and now we're bringing one back. This due to have a calf here in 3 weeks. Which is that, or would you rather have it back?
Started.
Got the seat put on that thing, and it is time to mix feed now, so I'm gonna go push the feed in a little bit and get started mixing.